Hi, I'm Natalyn Lewis. I was a corporate level executive working in marketing and sales for over 13 years. XFT has been proven in over 2 decades of use in the industrial industry to prolong engine life, decrease emissions, improve performance, and improve fuel economy. Syntek Global recently secured the rights to bring this product from these industrial giants into the hands of the general public so that we could use it to see those same benefits. So what is XFT? Extreme Fuel Treatment, or XFT for short, is a comprehensive fuel treatment that brings multiple patents together to create an unbeatable formulation. There's 7 key components that make up XFT, and they have an impressive history. Let's walk through each one of them one at a time. One of the components in this product is a fuel stabilizer. Many years ago, one of the scientists at what was then AT&T Bell Laboratories created a formulation to stabilize fuel and give it a much longer shelf life. Well, this came about because they had large stationary generators servicing commercial buildings in case of electrical failure. But they had a problem. By the time the generator was actually needed, the fuel had been sitting in the tank too long and had separated. That was clogging the fuel lines and not allowing the generator to even start. Well, the stabilizer created by their scientists stabilized the fuel for longer periods of time, allowing it to stand without separating or deteriorating for years. When he left the company, he took the formulation and the patent for the stabilizer with him. This has become one of the many components in XFT helping to stabilize your fuel, keeping it from breaking down or deteriorating, and giving your fuel longer shelf life for years. Now, multiple components have been added to that, and we're going to start with one of them, something called an organometallic compound. 2 of the brightest minds on the planet, Ernst Otto Fischer and Jeffrey Wilkinson, discovered this compound, and they were awarded the Nobel Prize for it. Let me give you an example of why this discovery was so significant. It solved one of the greatest problems in the early days of NASA. Their space rockets were exploding because the fuel wasn't burning evenly, and the high temperature of ignition caused the rockets to either explode or didn't leave them enough fuel to make the journey. By adding this organometallic compound, it kept the rockets from exploding and solved their problem. It also solves many problems in our own vehicles. Adding this compound to fuel, it acts as a catalyst to allow the fuel to ignite at a lower temperature, providing a longer, more complete burn of the fuel. This uses the fuel more efficiently, providing improved fuel economy and less wasted fuel out the exhaust, which reduces emissions by up to 33%. Let me put this in my terms. If you put a cake in the oven at 600 degrees, what happens? It burns on the outside and remains uncooked and gooey in the middle, right? Because it's cooking at too high a temperature. Well, the same thing is happening with our fuel. It isn't getting a complete burn, so it leaves a lot of unburnt fuel to come out the tailpipe as emissions or clog up your engine with the gooey part. With XFT, you solve this issue by lowering that temperature and getting a more complete burn of the available fuel. This organometallic compound is a significant and very unique component of XFT. Now, while it's attractive to save money with better fuel economy, the product does so much more. There's also 5 different slow-release detergents to clean and maintain your injectors as well as the rest of your fuel system so that it works as efficiently as possible. Rust and corrosion inhibitors remove and prevent rust from your fuel system, keeping it running like it should. It also contains lubricants that help reduce friction from pistons, pumps, and injectors, which would ultimately wear down your engine. This prolongs the working life of your vehicle. It has a demulsifier which keeps water from forming in your fuel. A single drop of water can cause an injector to fail and damage your entire engine, so this component is very important. Polymerization retardants reduce the solids that form in the fuel tank and keep your engine clean, prolonging the life of all those moving parts. All of these components come together to create XFT, a powerful product that increases your fuel economy, prolongs your engine life, reduces emissions, and improves performance. It works in all combustible engines and in multiple types of fuel, so whether you drive a diesel or a car, a boat or an RV, a tractor or a lawnmower, it works in all of it. XFT is perfectly safe. In over 20 years of use, there's never been one claim against this product, and due to an act of Congress, it cannot void your engine's warranty. And it's been proven to work. Let me just give you some examples. PT Palma, the world's largest mining contractor, treats approximately 150 million gallons of fuel every single year with XFT, and it has done that for 15 years. According to their records, this saves them over $17 million in repairs alone. That doesn't even include their fuel savings. Here's what they found. They found that prior to using XFT, they had to break down their engines every 15,000 hours of use. After they started using XFT, their engines didn't need to be broken down and parts replaced until 25,000 hours. To put that in language we understand, that's the equivalent of going from 900,000 miles to 1.5 million miles, an additional 600,000 miles. A 1994 Toyota Corolla failed a smog and emissions test. Then, after only 2 treatments of XFT, it passed the same test. A 2008 Honda Odyssey went from 20 to 24 miles per gallon using XFT. Farmers Plant Food took their Cummins 6.0 diesel engines from 5.06 gallons per hour to 4.2 gallons per hour with XFT. And there's thousands of other examples just like these. Overall, XFT has more than 65 million hours of use and 2.5 billion miles have been driven. It's one of a kind. In the U.S. government-issued patent, it clearly states that its unique ability to improve combustion efficiency, or fuel economy, as well as significantly reduce the formation of sludge, had never been achieved prior to this product. This product stands in a class all of its own. Sure, there are other additives out there, but none that can comprehensively do what this product does, with Nobel Prize-winning chemistry and proven to work for 20 years. So what does this mean for you? Because of the great benefits of this product, XFT puts money in your pocket just by using it. First, you save money right at the pump because XFT gives you all the benefits that you experience with higher grades of fuel. So if you use a higher octane, you can now use the bottom grade, saving you 20 to 30 cents per gallon right at the pump. Then add to that fuel economy. You'll spend around $4 to put XFT in your tank, and you're going to get about 10 bucks back out.
Hi, this is Josh Nelson, and I hope that after watching that video, you're as excited as I was the first time I heard about extreme fuel treatment. I'm here to share with you how this opportunity can change your life. For the first time in network marketing history, we have a unique product that I truly believe that every single person could market. For the first time in history, ladies and gentlemen, we have a product that we can give away to people that puts money back in their pocket. In fact, more money than what they actually spent on this product. And after seeing that video, I'm sure you would agree, who wouldn't want to save money on fuel? And the question that I have for you is, how many people do you know that drive a car? How many of those people put gas in that car? And if you could offer them a product called extreme fuel treatment, where they could save money every single time that they filled up, how many of those people would want to use this product? And what if there was a way that you could generate a commission on a monthly basis each time that person fills up their gas tank? Would that attract you? If it does, pay attention. The opportunity that you have watching this information today could literally put you in a position that's bigger than owning a traditional gas station. The beauty about our product XFT is that you squeeze it in your gas tank, meaning you could give this product to somebody anywhere in the world, and every time they pump gas now, they squeeze our product in and you generate an income now. And there's a lot of different ways that this company pays us, and I'm going to share just a few of them with you on this video. But I'm telling you, imagine the opportunity. There's over 187,000 gas stations just in the U.S. alone. Our company right now is expanding internationally all over the world. Imagine getting paid when you're sleeping and people across the ocean are putting fuel in their gas tank, putting your product in there, and you're generating an income while you're sleeping. Now let me talk to you a little bit about what we actually do, because I want you to understand that you already do this business anyways. Think about making a referral. When's the last time that you ate at a good restaurant and you told someone about it? Or when's the last time the movie theater cut you a commission check because you saw a great movie and you went and told a friend about it? They went and saw that movie. See, we already do this business anyways, and the way that Syntek has chosen to market this product is through word of mouth. We don't do traditional TV advertising, telemarketing, mass mailing. We don't spend millions of dollars in advertising. Instead, Syntek has allowed the opportunity for you to go out and tell people about this product, and in return, they're now going to pay you a commission in a residual format. Residual income means that you get paid on the life of the customer, which means you get paid month after month after month on the work that you only did one time. Now, the way that I was taught to make income at my job was called linear income, meaning that when I went to work, I got paid for the amount of hours that I went to work. Now, when I clocked in, my money started, and when I clocked out, my money stopped. Now, when I heard about this 8 years ago, that I could make a one-time referral and get paid over and over and over, I'm telling you guys, I lost my mind. I got my mom as a customer 2 years ago when I got involved with this particular product, and I've gotten paid over 24 times because my mom continues to use the product. So I want you guys to think about the uniqueness of this product. Once someone puts this in their tank and they're saving money, if they discontinue using the product, their miles are going to go back down and they're going to not experience the savings anymore. So there's many benefits to sharing this product. Number one is that you have a worldwide market. We're expanding rapidly into multiple countries right now, and as we expand, you can expand your United States business into those other countries. Now, if you're anything like me, you're barely sitting in your seat right now. I was so excited when I saw this product because, again, I've been in this industry for 8 years. And I want you guys to think about the power of this product. Who do you know that could hand a sample to somebody and say, let me tell you what this product's been doing for me, and I want to bless you with a sample so you can save money on your next tank of gas. Now, I want you guys to think about the power of how fast you could start earning an income with this company. Who do you know that you could start sharing this with immediately? We want to meet those people. You're going to get a Syntek MasterCard, which is how we get paid. We get paid 5 times a month, and the company automatically loads this card that you see here with your paycheck 5 times a month. So I want to thank you guys for listening. God bless you and have a wonderful day.